All right, I'm on hole number 2 of the Liberty Tournament. Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Hole number 2. Hole number 2. What is hole number 2? Hole number 2, right here. I'm going to be 3 3/4 rings off of this surface out here. And I've got my grid on, so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But I'm going to be 3 3/4 rings off. We're going to rock in a kingmaker, and I'm trying to get right through the mouth out here. I'm trying to land right there. That'll put me a minimum short iron or minimum sniper range. And I'm doing 1.5 per ring at min club with my sniper. And I'm going to do, there's some debate on my previous notes. I had a +5 to the cup, but it might be a minus number. I'm not sure. I'm going to try the +5 and see where I'm at. So if I end up where I want, this is really a one shot at a time. It doesn't matter where you want to get if you don't get in the right spot on the drive. I take my accurate bag. I'm going to take a kingmaker. It's not the king of balls, but it's close. I don't have a super big ball inventory, but I've got a few. Yeah, let's open that. Let's get that going. Let's at least get it rolling. Say we get on a run here. Hole number 2. Rock, kingmaker. Plus 10% on the drive. Let's do this one shot at a time. Plus 10% on the drive, 3 3/4 rings off. I'm 3 3/4 rings to the left. And I have a spot out here that I use as a reference point. And I'll get lined up. I'll put my center guide right on that peninsula out there. So I want to be 3 3/4 rings off of that line. Right in that neighborhood. And it's max of everything I can get on it. Take the wind out. That's 3/3. I'm going to add on 10%. That's 3/3. Max curl. Hit it one ring great on the outside. The way that shot's set up at 3 3/4 rings is if I hit a one ring great on the right, I can get right through just like that. If I hit it perfect, it goes right dead center in the middle. If I hit a one ring great to the left, it clears the rough. I might have a little bit more room on the left because when you go into the left, you get caught up in the rough, and on the right, you can kind of bleed through it. But I really don't have a 2 ring great to the left or the right. I've tried to put that shot with the 3 3/4 rings off so that I can hit a great to the left or the right or a perfect, and it goes right. It'll end up in that spot. But anything else, and I'm in big trouble. So I'm going to do a 1.05 to the cup times whatever the wind is. Let's see where I'm at in my club. Let's see what the wind is first. 3.6 equals. Where am I at in my club? I'm right at minimum club, so it's divided by 1.5. It's 2.52 rings. It's very little. I'm not even going to move anything to it. I'm just going to leave it right there and let it roll out. So it's 2.52 rings. Let's try and get it lined up. There's 1, 2, 5, 2. Oh, that was me anticipation. Now the good news is that I hit it great to the left and it went great to the left. And I did a +5 on the wind. So I still don't know. I like my distance there though. I like the distance that it ended up. If I would have been on trajectory, there would have been a really good chance that could have went in the hole. But you got to hit it perfect. I want to make sure I hit that. I'm going to stop doing. I'm going to hit from the right to the left today. I usually, sometimes you get some people only hit from the right to the left. Some people only hit from the left to the right. Some people only hit on the third time by or whatever. I'm not, I mix it up. Sometimes I get a feeling that, like, you know, it seems like the ball is traveling smoother on one side or the other. And I just get a feeling. But today I'm gonna stop. I think I hit that one from the left to the right. I'm gonna only hit from the right to the left. We got the big par 5 coming up next. This is the monster par 5. I don't think the wind is blowing fast enough. If you got an extra mile 8 and a power 5 ball, it might not be blowing hard enough in these qualification rounds to get over. Making some notes here. As my opponent tanked their shot. All right, just adding on to my notes, making sure I got all the stuff. All right, that was hole number 2. The next hole is going to be, this is a critical hole to try and get an eagle on, because this is a hole that you can get a leg up on your competition. And it is possible to get on too, but the wind is blowing a little low. So we'll see what's happening. So I'll see you on hole number 3. Thanks for watching.